This is the High Fruit Lifestyle channel. Yesterday was a busy day for me. You know, when I hear stuff about some person on the death row going to be executed, and there's a movement to try to stop them from killing this fat killer, first thing I think of is going to Twitter. And I also watched a lot of the coverage of the Pope, and noticed there's a lot of coverage of the Pope. And when I see a whole bunch of people talking about things that I talk about, which is ethics, and all the kind of stuff that goes with it, maybe. And then I hear that the Pope asked the U.S. to save this killer. The media calls her a woman. Woman to be executed instead of a killer to be executed. Tell me what you think of that in the comments. So when I hear that, you know, the first thing I think of is going to Twitter. And so yesterday I had a busy day on Twitter. I had some things to say, and I knew that a lot of people would not want to hear those things. I directed a lot of this at the Catholics that are the followers of the Pope. So I'd like to take you to Twitter now, see what you think of this bullshit. Here's a tweet that I just tweeted today that sums up yesterday. While people tried to save a killer from execution, Pete is given clearance by his fans to go kill himself. By the way, that execution happened this time. 7 months ago it was put off. So I also made another tweet that is kind of, what would you call that? Insensitive. But it's considering other things. I was just thinking today, the difference between me and other people is I like to take a wide view and consider everything, because I'm not hiding from anything. Now other people, like you're going to see here in a couple minutes, people like to take a narrow focus, to block everything else and focus in real narrow until they like what they see. Then their viewpoint looks okay. The insensitive comment, yeah, I almost forgot. Because it's taking everything into consideration. Like the fact that thousands of innocent people die every day, and we don't even think of those people usually. Then there's the suffering that people don't think about either. I'd like to make a video about that. I just never get to it. We got so much stuff. So much stuff. Like Dan not doing anything. Gotta take advantage of that. Well, the comment, the insensitive comment was, now that they've killed this killer, the news and a whole bunch of people can go on with more important things that affect 7 billion people. This was all over the news yesterday, trying to say, the next thing I have to say is a tongue twister. That Pete tweet got 3 retweets. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I asked if the Pope is vegan, and someone replied with a comment, they don't know either, but they have the same guess as me, that he talks a good game like most people, but their actions don't reflect their words. Still no word on if he's a vegan. Why does cable news worship the Pope? Not that I'm against all that stuff, but I'm not. It's very interesting that the news, they forgot Trump even. They did nothing but Pope. What? What about the 1,000 other religions? Is there something special about the Pope? Yeah, they make it look special, don't they? I'm talking about the church. They make it look special. CNN don't cry over the Pope leaving, because you still have Trump. And sure enough, yesterday, the day after, Trump was back all over the news. Where was he for 2 days? Oh, okay. Here's where it all started. I had to get on Twitter and just start talking about this fat killer may be executed. Here's a video where I sarcastically call it fat shaming. That was my video from 7 months ago. But that'll give you more information about this person and her last mail request. Let's see. Then I continued. Pope and ethics group are trying to stop the execution. First stop your killer lifestyles, then go vegan, then you can talk. Now sure, they could all be vegan, these rights groups, people that were on TV, and all the Catholics. But you know that hardly any of them are. Okay, here's a post that I think really irritated people, and I'm called names, but I didn't call them names. My logic here sums it up, and then they know that they're hypocrites and they're full of shit. That's why they come back with just name calling. Here's the tweet. Should we execute a killer or keep her in prison eating animals? Not once do I say anything derogatory about her. I just put the picture up, and I think that's what bothered people. That people could see she's obese, and I said that she eats animals and that bothers people because they're putting the two together. I'm putting it together. See, I'm taking everything and putting it together. And people don't want that. They want to keep things separate. And you're gonna see this coming out. It's amazing. Then I said, stop your killer lifestyles and go vegan. Now, we know she's not a vegan. Maybe if she was a vegan, well, I said that in my video. I suggested it, maybe. People hate that. Yeah, this is my style now. I don't just come out and say something or call people names. I let them realize it for themselves. Well, I destroyed some people yesterday. But they destroyed themselves. All they got to do is go vegan. And like Freely said, it's easy. This is why she was so irritated that she talked about people should be dying. They shouldn't live, is what she said. Because it's so easy to do, it's good, and they would see it if they just did it, but they won't, and that's really irritating. Maybe this person wouldn't be dead. Maybe this person wouldn't have been a killer if she wasn't eating a killer lifestyle. And all these Catholics, you gotta wonder, if you think I kicked some ass, give this video a thumbs up and do more than that. Add it to your playlist and share it to all the popular people, you know, who could then share it with their fans. So people can see how I kicked ass.